sold for this days, and
Uh-huh.
because I think the mainly reason the social media and TV news about law spare for money, spare احتياطي
Oh, so it's okay. So yeah, the exchange backup, or the
backup. Yes,
financial backup.
yes,
Hmm.
yes, and in additional many news about maybe the printing in the Iraq, the currency,
Hmm.
it's very bad news. I think the currency is very low
Hmm.
against the dollars.
Well, that's a catastrophe. That is a disaster, actually, in and out of itself. And I don't know. The government is not responding to the kind of economic crisis that is going on right now. And I've been carefully actually watching news regarding that. But you never seem to see any good news so far. Everybody is saying that, well, just because of the government's policy and their you know their way of dealing with things is not going to get the dollar exchange rate to come down to the
Yes.
standard of 120, and it's stupid. Like, I don't know how long they can do that. It's just really difficult for the private businesses and for companies and for private sector to go and does the work um, naturally under this sort of conditions. And I can't believe that they're just letting the whole economy collapse and drop this way.
Mhm.
I just can't
Yes.
believe that this is the case here.
Yes,
So,
the governors, I think, destroy anything in the Iraq. يعني, sorry, it's very sorry because I think bad news in the future.
mhm,
We don't see any good news in the next days.
mhm. And I think that's just because that there is um, some sort of carelessness
Yes,
from the decision makers regarding this kind of dilemma and this kind of situation where private businesses are just losing their job and losing their money, and they don't seem to be interested anymore to invest in any kind of business in this particular country, because the whole economy is not stable. Like, if
yes,
you invest with like $1 million um, in this country, you're just going to fall under different kind of political, you know, the pressures. And when when we talking about money and investment, um, so if you invest a $1 million, um, it's I mean, it's really hard. You wake up the
yes.
next day, and you see that the exchange rate is this way. It's really hard.
True. Yes.
Um, so do you have any discussion or negotiation with your team at company on what you plan to do in the upcoming month?
Yes, honestly, I talked with my manager
Hmm.
before 4 days. I told him about this critical situation. Ask me what can we do. I told him about two solution. Number one, about make discount about the receivable and exchange rate to cover the increasing for the exchange rate about 3% or 4%, or number two, about give our customers discount for goods, same the percentage, 3 or 4. In our discount for the exchange rate for the receivable, told me this is very hard, and we can't make this discount about exchange rate, because I think our finance department in our company, on my opinion, very bad, honestly. Not support, not interested about the market, only about the receiving all the money, and don't
I hear
they
that a
don't.
lot, not from your company, but from so many companies.
Yes, about only about receiving the money only, not have any vision about sales, about
How can you
growing.
consistently receive money without vision? It's really
Actually,
hard.
yes. I think I told him many once about the employee for the accountant and the financial. I think like the robot, robot.
Yeah.
Don't care any sales, don't care any situation in the in this crisis, about robot. Take the pencil and back to the true place only. I think in a very limited mindset. Maybe many for the accountant or financial. I see that in many company, but in our company, it's honestly, it's very bad.
Do they understand that this is the reality and it's no longer about gaining money, but they need to think about something that is related to the vision of the company under such unstable economic crises that is going on right now? When you tell them this, what is their response?
Actually, in our boss, general manager, it's very supported, and he is salesman previously, and very big mindset, and very improve all the employee in the company, but not receiving the true information. And always the foreign people, so لواقة شنو لواقة.
Well, we call it cajoling. cajoling
Cajo-
is
Cajoling?
cajoling.
Cajoling.
Or we sometimes go shoe licking. Shoe licking.
Licking.
Shoe licking.
Yes.
So that's the word we use here in this situation.
Yes, and painting all the information and not take to our general manager true information.
But is
And
it that the
we are
same reason?
losing.
Is it that the same reason that lots of companies have failed just because there is no transparency?
Yes, I think this is for many company. Honestly, I don't see that in our first company that I worked with him. I hate that because I'm don't used to this situation. When I starting in the field for sales in our the first company, honestly, I don't see that, and I don't used to that because the financial and the accounting very support and not delay any sales, not delay any process. But when I leave the company and see about 4 or 5 company, I see that in most of the companies.
Okay, well that makes total sense here. But hopefully, like things are not going to stay the same because I don't know, like maybe there's some pressure on the government or some pressure on the central bank of Iraq to deal with this kind of crisis. People like losing lots of money. Like if the people that you owe them $10,000, that's a big difference between the amount in Iraqi dinars and the amount that has changed to the dollar in the last week, and it's really catastrophic. And I hope that one at some point this week or next week, hopefully, I mean, we're
Yes.
talking about hope, but sometimes it's not the case. It depends on how serious decision makers in the government are to address this issue, or maybe we're talking about the same people who created this problem. So they intentionally created this kind of problem just because they don't have enough financial support for employees and for private companies, and there's lots of money laundering going on out there. I don't know. We never know, and it's like future can tell lots of things about what's happening in this kind of dilemma. However, I was like, let's keep that aside and then just shift to our point of discussion here. How's your family, and how have you been doing recently?
Yes, thank you. Honestly, we are good, Alhamdulillah. Enough. It's all the times in the reading and in
Have you
the
started talking English to her?
Ilaf, not because she don't have time. All the time the reading about the last year in the bachelor's
Bachelor degree.
Bachelor's degree.
Bachelor degree.
Bachelor, yes, bachelor degree. And Nina starting to the college for the accountant one day in the week. And Rafael starting about 1 day in the week, but I make the what about the exception in the house and reading and studying online.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because the COVID-19, you know about this situation. It's all the school very bad for the service and toilets. Not maybe they don't have water in the school.
Okay.
So it's you know our school it's very bad service.
Okay. Sounds good.
Uh,
Now let's rewind 1 second to go back to the point where we talked about sales. You remember when we talked about marketing and sales, and
yes,
there were around 20 questions left that we haven't discussed. Um, do you um, do you hear me?
yes,
Do you do you hear me, Mr. Matham, or not?
yes. It's
Okay.
good.
Do you remember the last around 20 questions that we left from the sales marketing and online marketing that we haven't talked about yet? And I want to address this list of questions. Don't worry, don't go back. I'm sending them to you.
Okay.
Because I can hear the clicking of your mouse going back. So uh,
Yes.
um, so uh, this is the list here. Uh, we have talked about some, but I insist on addressing this completely for the sole purpose of the significance of talking about sales and marketing because it's your field. And I think when you talk about your field and about something within your field, you will feel more confident to talk about it. Also, this kind of practice helps you and helps your English to become better. It's simply because you're talking about something that is of an interest to you. So,
Mhm.
uh, question number one is what's your opinion of the role of learning in sales? Um, when we talk about role of learning in sales, we are talking about checking the data of your sales in the company uh,
Mhm.
over the months because you see lots of Excel sheets and you see lots of data and you learn something about the patterns. You start seeing patterns like every year during
Yes.
July, for example, the
Mhm.
sales go high because of the need of people to go out and buy things, but the sales drop in winter during September, October, November, and December because it's
Mhm.
cold and people don't go out for shopping, something like that. Um, this is just an example. But what I'm trying to say here is that there are certain occasions where you learn from sales. Tell me about this kind of issue and how do you learn? What did you learn from sales during the work tenure that you had?
Yes. Actually, I told you before that I'm very happy to enter the field for sales because day for day I discovered many issues that impact positive impact for myself and before daily updating for the information. In addition, day by day, I discovered I need to learning more because some exceptional situation for day by day in Iraq. It's a critical situation in Iraq because some exceptional, and that's I think that's impacted for our skills and our experience. And when I start in the field, I don't know anything. Actually, I don't know to send email in the Outlook. But today, no, I improve myself for Excel sheet and Microsoft Office and presentation for PowerPoint. When when see myself
Would you would you be more specific on that particular aspect? Because I love to hear more of your insights about it. When we talk about the kind of things and techniques that you've improved within that field, like PowerPoint, statistics, data analysis. There are a few
yes.
other things that are not related to data per se, but related to human behavior, human psychology, and how to deal with customers, how to convince customers to buy more. I don't know. I want you to tell me more about it. I think this is a very interesting topic to invest in some time to talk.
Yes, actually, today I'm go to the market in I met with three key wholesale customers.
Mhm.
I'm very confident with our customer, and actually I see the customer very trust for me. And when I talk in, I see some changing with when the customer talk with me. Very different when they talked with any salesman and any person that's yes, honestly, I'm very happy for
Mhm.
this case, because before that, about 10 year or more that, I'm not I'm hesitate some issue with the customer
Mhm.
when the in the day in the today I see in when the any person trust for myself and very confidence, I think make the very creative, and sometimes I create some issue with the customer. This is came suddenly. I think this is
Mhm.
for the skills or for the
Is it because the
experience.
skills?
Uh,
Is it because the skills that you have, or because you have good reputation,
yes,
اللي هي السمعة,
yes.
regarding?
Because before that, honestly, I don't have this. I don't have this case, but today
Mhm.
I see I'm create some issue when the customer objective or your company is very bad, or not support, or your price very high. I any task, any uh, reason for sorry, any case for the customer, I
Mhm.
see myself in response with with the case and give him a solution, or give him another case to treatment for the case or treatment. In the end, I see myself, I'm sold him. قشمرة بالأخير.
So you mean you
يعني
tricked?
yes. This case, when any person succeed in the case, honestly, this very good sense, and when I leave him, I'm very happy for because this I think this is achievement. All this when I talked about this, I think this is from many experience, and I see that for the maybe I'm learning from our management, and I'm implemented in the market, and I have some experience. So this is mix or fusion to positive impact for with the customers or with the our team. Actually, today my visit with a new salesman for wholesale, and give him coaching and training with the customer, because the any new salesman for wholesale, it's very important. Wholesale channel, it's very important, because this present about 60% from our sales. So when I recruit the new salesman, I coaching with me. I coach him with me, not with another salesman, because this is I think this is very important.
Okay, now that totally makes sense here. I just need to ask one single question here. How would you, how do you think the previous clients will describe you in terms of their interaction with you? How do you think they will, if they were asked, like, how do you describe Maytham in the sales and marketing department? Have you had this kind of situation before?
Yes, actually, I'm very respected all the customers, and I think they replace this case with me, because our customers not مجاملة, sorry for this.
Flatter or compliment. Flatter, like the
Compliment,
word
yes.
flat, but
Yes,
it's flatter.
Yes, I see our customer not flatter. It's this respecting for with me and customers. I think this is very important. Maybe many customers maybe hate me, but not appear that. But
they don't
actually,
show that.
they don't show that, or I don't show that. Not all the customers love me. This is fact, but I think this respect, it's very important. I see that when I talk with any customers, if can hate or love me, I sometimes I'm sense this respect, and not talk with me about to talk with any person. This is very important. I think I know many customers hate me. I know that.
But
But
why do you think that customers hate you? What's the major reason for that, or for what you think?
honestly, because our company,
Uh-huh.
some yes, some
Can you just tell me more?
yes. Before 4 years, when I starting with Almaha, it's
For four
very
years ago.
it's 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Almaha, it's very, very bad history in the market.
Uh-huh. Okay.
When I coming to the Almaha, I think about many customers told me, Maytham, no, it's not good selection for you, and
Mm-hmm.
I think before that many person it's killed,
Mm-hmm.
and many people it's thief, and many problem in the company. I told him, yes, I love that. I love that because yes, Alhamdulillah, today it's better for the 4 years ago, and the customers see that and since that, but because the company till now delay for operation, delay for
Mm-hmm.
the some compensation, delay for some issues, and not supported for the customers. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
السمة شو نقول السمة أو الصفة.
Feature. A
This is
feature. A
feature. Yes,
feature.
this is feature for Almaha.
Mm-hmm.
And I see that many customers told me, Maytham, you our relationship it's very good, and please got out this case. I behavior with the company, but
Mm-hmm.
not you. يعني افصل نفسك
Oh,
انت عن
so
الشركة.
you mean
Yes,
separate yourself from the company?
yes.
Uh-huh.
And I facing some issues, and many customers very, very angry. Maybe
Uh-huh.
came to the company and do some issue with the company, but told me, you and because the Maytham it's available in the company, and many respected from our customers, and I'm protect the company from
Mm-hmm.
some case I facing
Wh-
it.
what kind of cases?
Uh, one of the cases, one of the customer told me, I'm no come to the company and make the problem with the company, and please uh, go out in this case, and not
Mm-hmm.
يعني not لا تتدخل.
Do not interfere. Do not interfere.
Yes, not interfered in of this case, because he sorry, some issue about the return, and not return the goods.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, no, I'm in the company and I'm represent the company. I can't allow you to do that, and I go to the place of the customers, and
So you went to you went to the place of the customer.
in the Jamila.
Okay.
Yes, and go in the Jamila and talk with him and very respected him and told him I'm here if you need anything, and about 2 days and 3 days solved this case with him.
Mhm. Okay. So how did you address this case with him? Because my question is more related to the way of the treatment that you have with customers.
Sorry.
How did you address this with that particular customer? What kind of conversation did you have with him?
Yes, you mean يعني about the returns goods and compensation
Uh,
him?
no, but what kind of conversation did you have with him to convince him about the kind of things that you have in mind?
Yes, actually, all of one from our customers, I think he have the key in the mindset. When
Mhm.
I discovered the key in the mindset, I talked with the lovely speech about this case.
Mhm.
Example, when many customers talked about the العشيرة والقبيلة.
Mhm. Okay.
Yes,
So the
yes,
clan or the tribe.
yes. This is
Mhm.
this is our culture, and
Mhm.
sometimes about his family or his son or his daughter. I think I select the I select the topic and talked with him and make him relax, and after that talked with the business,
Mhm.
because this is, I think this is key uh, to
Approach
uh,
people.
approach people. Yes, and
Mhm.
to make the customer relax, and maybe I think this is a lovely speech with him.
Mhm. And how did you come up with the kind of solution to the kind of conflict that he had presented previously before that happens?
Sorry, I don't get.
I want you to elaborate in general. How do you resolve conflict with customers and clients? شلون تحل الصراع اللي مرات يصير؟
Yes, actually, when I come back to the company, I talked with my manager and told him about this case, because it's they are very يخافون، خلينا نقول.
Afraid. So they are very
It's,
afraid.
yes, they are very afraid, and talked to him about the customer very angry, and they want to they came to the company, so we need to solve this case and return the goods and compensation him to close this case. 2 days or 3 days, it's done.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Now that's quite interesting. I really am happy to talk about this kind of topic, and I want to elaborate more to talk to you. I ask you this next question that you see in the list here. I want you to describe your ideal sales manager. شنو مدير المبيعات المثالي؟ شنو المواصفات اللي بيه؟ What's the
Yes.
ideal sales manager's job description?
Yes, I think it's important, very important follow up
Mm-hmm.
daily by daily. This is very important, and I think this is the sales recap تختصر صحيح recap.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
the sales recap about the follow-up daily by daily and deep dive to any details because I see that when I deep dive in any details, I see many solution and many reason to any situation that facing me because without the information and
Mm-hmm.
data or details, I don't work anything. I don't give the people anything. This is
So it's all about data, right?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I love this data and details because sometimes I'm very systematic in the any case.
Mm-hmm.
When I talked with my team and when I give him any coaching or training, I work that on in the Excel sheet or in the PowerPoint because I love that. And in the system, our system is this name Oracle. Uh, Actually, not I told you that, but my manager told me you are alone. Deep dive in the system.
Mm-hmm.
Some our regional sales manager in the Kurdistan or in the Basra, I see that not entered and not deep dive in the system.
Mm-hmm.
When go to the Erbil and in the meeting, sometimes Maytham, please put the in the system and turn on your laptop and link with the data show and see showing the some reports or some issue in the system because
Mm-hmm.
I love that and I'm improve our improve myself for these details
Mm-hmm.
and actually I need that I don't told you I'm very professional no but I'm mid in this case.
Okay.
Uh, Number two, I think the sales manager should be very confident and very trust for him because when confidence for ourselves, I think it's
But
very
I think this is let me comment here because this is something that I would love to talk a little bit about. When we talk about confidence, lots of people say have self-confidence and d- do practice self-confidence. Self-confidence comes from experience. And self-confidence comes from struggle. Self-confidence comes from conflict. I'm not going to
yes.
wake up I'm not going to wake up tomorrow and expect that my self-confidence is high. It's not like a multivitamin you take in the pharmacy.
Yes, yes. I think confidence came from the experience and in the good history for the person because I'm see that my
Mhm.
friend when I before the many years when I before many years when I cash van in the starting for the job.
Okay.
Actually, some my friend in the cash van make the some issues. It's not true. It's very bad with the customers
Mhm.
about the commission or about the thief, and this is bad history for the person when the improving in the future. This is part for their confidence, and
Mhm.
honestly, when I put the field and when they're starting for this for in the sales of or for the job, I my goal it's very good relationship with the customer, and I don't make any issue to خلينا نقول بصمة تخرب لي
Foot,
سمعتي.
foot.
Yes.
Okay. I, it's well, there's the different ways of saying that, but when we say basma is not used to describe
Yes.
something negative
No,
here.
خلينا
So
نقول
when we
وصمة
say
وصمة
basma foot, oh, a
وصمة.
stigma,
Yes.
stigma,
Stigma. Yes.
stigma, and
Yes.
and the verb is stigma,
Stigma.
stigmatize,
Yes.
stigmatize. The verb is stigmatize,
Yes.
stigma. Mm-hmm.
Yes, because I my friend now for the sales manager for same company.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I need the history for him. I need the
Mm-hmm.
history for the person. Sorry, I know the history for the person. I know the history for person. What about the customers? The
Mm-hmm.
customers, if they know the history for the sales manager, I think not respect him and not see for the good image,
Mm-hmm.
and this is very important. Alhamdulillah, I build the image or I my image when I starting for the job, because my goal to improving myself and became supervisor and became sales manager. I work for this position from first day to start the work.
Okay, perfect. So this is something like we call footprint. Footprint يعني هي بصمة قدم أو
Yes,
أثر
footprint. Yes,
القدم، بس احنا نستخدمها بصمة نتحدث بها عن تأثير. We talk about the effect that some people leave
effect. Yes,
in
effect
their
or
work.
impact. That's true.
Impact and effect. They are
Yes.
um, they are different. When we talk about effect, we are talking about the
Uh-huh.
reaction um,
Action
of
impact.
certain.
Yes.
Well, we talk about effect. Like I took some milk, and it just affected my health positively. So because of the impact of milk on me.
Yes.
So im- milk impacted my immunity system, for example, positively or
Uh-huh.
negatively, doesn't matter. So there's one that can be used from an upper hand, and one that comes as an interpretation of what kind of sequences might happen to some people in case they get certain kind of drugs ingested, or whatever
Mhm.
the case for them is. So that is what I'm talking about here. I'm very glad that I talked to you tonight. I think this is one of the best and wonderful meetings that we've had so far, since since the idea of addressing certain topics is more to give you a chance to talk more about it, Maitham. When
Thank you,
when
Mr. Walid.
when I feel that I am not speaking that much and you're speaking that much, I think that is where we can have some positive effect of English on us,
This
because
is
it's not
your
about
efforts.
me. Thank you. Um, it's not about me talking and lecturing and schooling and educating. It's more about you expressing your thoughts naturally and in this playground of practice where we discuss correct pronunciation, learn some vocabulary here and there, and then we develop some sort of strategy to help us improve our English speaking skills. On this point, I would like to thank you so much. This was and has been a very lovely meeting. I suggest you go through the list of the questions to be ready to talk to me about in our next meeting. And what I like about this meeting tonight is it's very special because it's not about the amount of materials we take. We have already talked about only 3 questions. So we talked
Yes,
about 3 questions.
this
The
is your
exchange rate.
this is your good effort, Mr. Walid, and thank you to give me this chance.
You're more than welcome, sir. It's not about the kind of quantity of materials that you try. It's more about how much time you spend practicing, talking about things that are relevant to your work. So on this note, I would like to thank you so much, and let's hit another meeting, inshallah, this week, so we can sum up, finalize this list of questions, and move to talk about another theme that I am preparing to you.
Thank you, Mr. Walid.
You're more than welcome. Say hi to your family and wish you a happy evening.
Thank you. Good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.